Hello. Hi. It's me. I'm alive. I'm born. You know what time it is. It's time to let my apes out. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to capture the apes. Yeah, more Ape Escape. I'm gonna call the guys in just a minute. I'm gonna get the emulator, the official hardware started. I think this will probably be maybe one more stream after this, and then we'll be switching games. I'm not sure what. I know last we were talking about Ape Escape, but... Not Ape Escape. Kingdom Hearts, but we'll see. Alright, let me start the disc and call the guys. Where did I put that button? Where did I put that fucking button? There it is. Hello.
Hello.
You know the drill at this point.
I mean,
Unless you don't.
maybe I don't.
Where am
Maybe
I?
Maybe I never knew the drill.
Who am I? What am I?
Who knows?
So how you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright. How about you?
I'm doing alright.
Just been mostly this week been playing, sort of alternating between Hi-Fi Rush and original FF7.
Fair?
I will say, I overall do really like Hi-Fi Rush, but I do have one minor complaint, and it's not really one that I think can even be fixed.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I've kind of noticed a lot is because of the way, the rhythm mechanic works in terms of the fact that your hit always lands on the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great for pulses, but it does mean you are locked into those animations, which means you can't cancel into parries until you hit like the beats.
Yeah, it takes some time getting used to.
Which it's screwing with me because I'm more used to action games with pretty much instant cancelable parries or blocks.
Yeah. Like DMC or even Ninja Gaiden. But yeah, no, or Revengeance. But yeah, no, I get that.
So that's been, and I was still a bit bad on the parry because
I honestly, I was pretty bad at it too.
Like the Corsica fight was a nightmare. I think I died like 3 times. But I have been enjoying it, but I do think it's one of those. I think Hi-Fi Rush is one of those games I'm definitely going to put on the list of. I really like everything about this, but the gameplay, but weirdly, the actual playing it is like my least favorite thing about it. Which is still good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just.
I mean, in the end, if it's not for you, it's not for you, and that's perfectly fine.
But as I said, I really like everything about it except actually playing it. I mean, that's not even fair. It's not that I dislike playing it, but it's very much that I keep getting caught out by things like the animation, being locked into animations and wanting to have instant cancelable moves or being able to chain dodges into resetting combos. And I know why. And it's the thing is, I can't even say that's the game being bad because it's actually just playing. It's just doing its gimmick.
Yeah. No, I completely understand. It's you understand the gimmick, but it's also not 100% for you, which is completely understandable.
And I finished disc 1 of FF7, well, up to disc 1 because obviously I'm playing on Switch, so I don't need to swap discs, even though it still has a message to say you've reached the end of part 1. So I have now caught up to where Rebirth ends.
I actually, have to admit, I'm actually considering buying, our Integrate.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because, well, yeah. I don't have it with a PC, because it's on sale on, Humble for like $20-something.
Yeah.
So I'm actually kind of considering it.
So go for it. It's, at the end of the day, I think, yes, it's like, not the full game, but it's like, it is still like a fleshed out experience. It is like, it's one of those things where, yeah, it is like 40+ hour game. So it's very much not a case of, you're not getting bang for your buck because you're only getting X amount of the game. They do flesh it out, they do add things, sometimes for the benefit, sometimes for the detriment, but that's just the breaks with these sort of remakes.
Man,
But I will say, I think you will overall enjoy it, and I think you'll enjoy how they've made all the characters feel unique. Even if they bizarrely in original remake are like, here, give Barrett like 3 melee weapons. But, you know, the trade-off is weapons aren't immediately outclassed, and it's especially true in Rebirth. Like, because the weapons all grow as you play.
it makes me think it's like some older RPGs where rather than everything being a direct upgrade, you would have like a fuckload of like side grades.
Yeah, well, the thing is that every weapon has a unique ability, and as you use that ability, you will gain it. So you're incentivized to use every weapon you get up until you at least learn the ability, and then you can, and then obviously because everything also has like slightly different stats, so depending on what builds, because yeah, builds are a thing. So yeah, I mean, I do really like
Squishy Mage because it's funny.
Barrett is a surprise. I mean, you can't. It's very hard to make Barrett squishy.
Oh, I know. That's the one I figured. That's the joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm thinking about it. But I also started the other day playing Like a Dragon.
Nice.
And I like it so far. I'm not very far in it at all because I'm like just about to get arrested.
Always good.
Because you gotta get arrested for these new plots. I will say I do like it is kind of nice going back to a plot where it's, I know it's gonna get crazy later, but where it's not like off the rails immediately.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, I know it's gonna get crazy later. It's Yakuza. I know how Yakuza be. But it's kind of nice to get to like return to like a more simple plot line for now. And also Ichiban is a very different character. Even like how he's introduced, he's kind of a fucking loser, and I kind of love that.
Kind of just nuts.
Yeah, he's kind of an insane guy.
Like, it's only the fact that everyone's just like, where Ichiban's like, yeah, I'm just seeing everything as if I was playing Dragon Quest, and everyone's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Ichiban?
I like how that's basically the in-universe explanation for why the combat system is the way it is. I do like the combat, it is pretty good. I'm still getting used to like dodging attacks. But I do like it so far. And I do like Ichiban. He's a very weird man and very, very stupid. He is very dumb.
He's a very you character, isn't he?
I do like him a lot. I can't say if I like him more or less than previous characters, because I only just met the guy, essentially.
Yeah.
And we'll see, like, where things go, for me, at least, where the plot goes. Because believe it or not, I've avoided spoilers of that game completely. Not even on purpose. It just never happened. They never, like, flung at me. I usually don't run into spoilers like other people do. I actually don't know how people keep running into spoilers for games. I never do. Even, to be fair, I can't say, like, even with Tekken 8, considering I beat that game, like, frame 1 story mode. But, you know what I mean.
Yeah. I bafflingly managed to avoid spoilers for Rebirth, but I did also just, like, I went, like, absolutely crazy in the sense that, like, I was like, and if I look up literally anything that has the words Final or Fantasy, I'm going to actually use Microsoft Edge because it shouldn't track any of my cookies. Or at least across my, like, other accounts.
Right.
So I was like full on, like, I will ghost this as much as I can.
It's free real estate. But yeah, no, I don't
free
really...
real estate though.
Mm-mm.
Is it really?
No. But yeah, no, I don't know why. I just never really bump into spoilers, or at least not very often. I did bump into like some shit for Dragon Ball, like, because it was out in Japan for a while, and a number of Japanese artists started drawing, like, the transformations, but, like, I knew about the transformations, like, fairly early, and that was about it. I didn't know about the plot of it, though, other than, you know, Red Ribbon trailer shit. That's, like, the one where I got spoiled on shit, but, like, I mean, to be blunt, I also knew there was gonna be a new transformation. It's Dragon Ball. There's always gonna be a new transformation.
Well, also doesn't help that part of the problem is it's not even a matter of when it comes out in Japan, but like the magazines that will come out just before it comes out in Japan are like, here's the new transformation, everything that's going to happen in the movie.
Yeah.
So it's like it is very much like it's kind of how I feel like about the whole evil Ice Godzilla and Godzilla X Kong. Is it a spoiler? Or is it like a spoiler or a leak if they just fucking they come? If,
They
like,
just
the
fucking
people
tell
come
you?
out and- Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think so at that point. Like especially when you
Right.
say it like that, because it is a good point.
Like if they release all the official if the official toys come out and showcase that, oh, this is what's going to happen, like, is that a spoiler or is that just them being incompetent?
It's kind of like what happened actually with I haven't watched Spider-Man 97, but I knew one of the plot lines they were gonna do because of the toy line they released with it. Because one of the action figures is fucking Goblin Queen.
Oh yeah, I did see the trick. I still haven't watched 97, but I did see like they're doing a whole Madeline Pryor Goblin Queen thing, and I'm like, makes sense. Yeah, people tell me, saying a lot of good things about thingy. So
Yeah, it's something I know one of my friends said she didn't like it. I'm gonna watch it at some point. But, I'm still, like, neck deep in Dragon Ball. I'm pretty far in Dragon Ball at this point, or Super at this point, Super Kai at this point, because, I'm at where, Goku wakes up and they're getting ready to go to the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. So, like, I'm already, like, at the halfway point of the Cell Saga at this point. Cause, like, because honestly, that's the meat and potatoes is this point, and then, like, the rest is just like, okay, now we're at the Cell games.
So I was gonna say, are you gonna cut off when you get to Boo? Or are you only gonna do up to Cell?
Oh, I'm gonna watch Boo.
Okay.
Shit, I missed that monkey.
Catch the monkey.
Yeah, I missed that monkey too, so I'm gonna take this ride back and try to catch them.
But it is kind of it was interesting going back into FF7 original compared to Rebirth, because it is very much like, oh yeah, it's very weird, like the things that you think got changed but are completely accurate to how they were versus the stuff that you know got changed. Like, I mean, I said before, Sid's been changed because none of his plot / Rocket Town doesn't happen. I think it's because so they can have towns, because what they did is they've massively upscaled a lot of the towns, like Calm, which is like three rooms, and that has been like massively upscaled. And I think that's so. Then when you do the thing, you'll have Rutai, Rocket Town, Northern Crater.
Hitting these monkeys on this fucking thing's a pain in the ass.
Also, you don't do Bone Village in Rebirth, and I wonder if that will come back. Not sure it should, because Bone Village kind of sucks if you don't know the trick. Bone Village is where you have to dig up the harp to progress to go to the part where to go to the ancient city. If you don't know like the rough location of where things are and how to triangulate, it's a pain.
I'm gonna be on this fucking escalator for a while.
I will also say, I thought, I'm going into Wutai massively over-leveled, so losing the material won't be a problem.
Also, I can say it's not as bad considering you're not screaming fucking Wutai every 5 seconds now.
Well, I mean, give it time. I was gonna say, it wasn't bad in the sense that I felt like, oh man, I really hate this, but it was bad in the sense that I thought, oh man, this is just really fucking boring. It's like, it's like, obviously, yeah, a classic RPG, there's a lot of just sort of going back and forth and talking, but fucking Wutai, it's back, is a whole lot of, let's just walk or in and around this town forever, and it's not even like you're actually progressing something, it's just to get back what you lost, because it's getting back both Yuffie and materia that bitch stole. I also did go through all the trouble of grinding up to get Aerith's final limit break.
Nice.
I mean, is it nice? It's kind of a waste. Because it's only ever really useful for like the bosses in the temple, which aren't even that which it's like, yeah, they're tough if you don't know what you're doing or you didn't grind like fuck for money for other things.
Yeah, but it'll also be really funny.
True.
And never underestimate the power of funny.
True. It is very funny.
Oh yeah, also, a couple of my friends got Dragon's Dogma 2, and basically their consensus is on is Dragon's Dogma 1. A little bit more polished, but it's Dragon's Dogma 1. If you like Dragon's Dogma 1, you'll like 2.
That's something?
If you don't like Dragon's Dogma 1, you won't like Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah, I need to try Dragon's Dogma again, but like...
I mean, sometimes games are just not for you.
Yeah, that was kind of my problem with Dragon's Dogma. It was like, it was fine. I didn't have any major issues with it, but it just also didn't feel like I wasn't meshing with it either.
Yeah, no, I completely get that. Sometimes you just don't mesh with a game. Not every game will be for you and what have you. It's just how it be.
It do be like that.
Sometimes they say it don't be like that, but it do. I gotta say, I do like the, like I said, I had trouble on the escalator bit. What I ended up doing to cheese it, because I couldn't fucking catch them with my net, was I just went into the night form and just used that giant AoE thing to catch the flying monkeys.
Yeah, hey, if it works, it works.
Hey, we found a use for the night form again!
Keeps coming back.
It's really good at easily catching monkeys. Oh, I'm gonna have to transform into the Kung Fu Master for this one. So mean and tough. He's so bad he scares himself.
I did hear that everybody was kung fu fighting, and those cats was fast as lightning.
It was a little bit frightening. But you know, they fought with expert timing.
Oh ho ho ho.
Oh ho ho ho! Joke aside, I actually do really like that song.
It is one of those songs where it is just kind of obnoxiously, or classify it as like obnoxiously catchy.
It really is.
It's kind of, I kind of view it in the way that like, I Want It That Way by I Want It That Way, because it's like, I'm not even gonna say I don't really care for the band, I don't really care for the song, but like when it starts, you're like, ah, oh, fuck, it's good though. It's one of those songs where you might not like it, but you have to admit, oh damn, it is good.
Yeah, reluctantly agree.
Yeah, like, yeah, I'm the same. I'm like, it's not at all what I would ever willingly listen to, but then I'm like, fuck, I can't hate it.
Yeah, it's not like a Nickelback song.
Yeah.
I can hate those very easily.
I like one of their songs. It's the one that's the cover of an Elton John song, but I prefer the original.
Well, just listen to the Elton John song.
Not Elton John.
John. Welcome to the John.
That must be a cover. That's another song that's really catchy, but I actually like Welcome to the Jungle, so...
Welcome to the jungle! We have fun games!
As long as they've got fun... As long as they've got fun and games, you know.
My name is Toad, and I got fun and games!
It's one of those things where it's like,
I don't know.
You get some songs
that band, Guns N' Roses
like...
and AC/DC just sound like Toad to me.
Fair, but that's one of those songs that always like conjures a memory of like playing San Andreas as a
Oh
kid
yeah,
in
because for me it's because when they would do the commercials here for that game, they would use that song. So I do associate San Andreas with it.
I'm also the same with that Horse with No Name song. I just remember like dicking around it because it would be like on the radio station it would play when you're getting cars in the desert, because you know every car has like every region has like a semi-unique
Basically there's like a specific radio station that play more on certain stations, or certain regions, which is pretty cool. I like that touch.
Yeah, it's a really neat way to do it.
Like, for me at least, in terms of like what I kind of like in those games. I'd say San Andreas is probably the last of the ones that I kind of really liked in terms of its, like, single-player content.
Hmm.
And also, it's the last one where I like the way that the characters feel when they move around the environment.
That's fair.
Because they started being like, well, we need to be cinematic.
It's okay. I hear GTA 6 can be locked at 30 FPS, so that should be cinematic enough for you.
I was gonna say, that way they could be more cinematic. Hey, Rockstar, did you know you're making video games?
Not so sure that they know that.
Damn. Just like Sony.
Mm. Oh well.
But,
Here's the other thing, like, remake feels like the FF7 remake and FF7 Rebirth feel like video games.
yeah.
Like, they don't feel like...
I saw some weirdo complaining about, Rebirth specifically. They were complaining about the fact that, like, Cloud doesn't have, like, a dripping wet model. And I'm like, what? Who the fuck cares? That's so much work for nothing!
It's so irrelevant, and it's like, I'd rather the time they would spend making dripping wet Cloud, they could spend animating Red 13 dancing. And I'm like, yeah, I know which one. The fact that fucking Red 13 will ride a chocobo, because when you get on a chocobo in Rebirth, the whole party gets on their individual chocobo. So you have Red 13 and Kate Sith on fucking chocobos behind you, and I'm like...
I've seen it, and it looks so great, I love it. I'm like, yeah, this is a fucking video game. Like, it's a video game-ass video game. It's not embarrassed to be a video game. And I love that.
Yeah.
But, honestly, I am kind of tired of / annoyed with games, like, being embarrassed to be video games. It's like...
I agree.
It's just... It's more of an... It's honestly, it's more of an issue, like, on, our side of things, but still. It's annoying. Oh, God. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna break you guys. I don't feel like dancing around you while trying to do this puzzle. I'm just gonna turn into a knight and beat your ass, because knight does the most damage. Die. Die quickly.
I don't feel like... Dynafire.
Listen, you guys have been a pain in my ass. I'm gonna wipe every one of you out. Even the ones I don't need to. Women and children.
And kill all of you, especially those of you in the jury.
Simpsons is fucking funny.
Yeah, how back a few years ago, the olden days when people would say X is my spirit animal. Freddie Quimby, you might be my spirit animal.
I usually say that about Max from Sam and Max. I don't really have one in The Simpsons, so I didn't have one to point at, so I was just like, Max, Sam and Max, there we go.
Fair.
Done.
Not the French waiter.
No!
Oh, I am never that clumsy. Oh.
Listen, all of us are a little bit of that French waiter from time to time.
We're all a little French.
Oui.
How dare.
I know what you're doing, but my brain was just thinking of, like, fucking Mung Doll from, from fucking Chowder going, Chowder!
Chowder! Chowder!
It's Chowder! Chowder!
It's Chowder! Chowder!
Shit, I fell all the way down. Gotta make all that climb back up. Fuck me. I'd rather be dead. I hate vertical platforming. I hate vertical platforming. People say, oh, water levels are the worst. Yeah, yeah, how about playing a fucking level where if you fall, you gotta redo everything again? I'd rather just die. Oh no, water, I move slightly slower? Oh, the humanity. Oh fuck, I gotta do all that again because I just fell again. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, but moving slightly slower, ooh, that's the worst.
This is fine. This is fine.
Oh, ice levels are the worst. I have to slightly consider my jumps a little bit more. Oh, the horror. But vertical platforming is perfectly fine. I almost fell again! I'm just saying, anytime a developer says, I want to do a vertical platforming section, they should be hit with a rolled-up newspaper.
True.
And if that doesn't work, hit him with a larger one.
Something even larger, man.
Alright. Oh yeah, the exit's upstairs. But, yeah, so I've been playing, that. I've been watching Dragon Ball. It's kind of where I've been. I will say, despite the fact that I know, all the editor fuck around with, the Android saga, I make fun of Toriyama's writing a lot, but I gotta give him credit for being able to make it work where it still works.
I think the most impressive thing is that he is pretty on point and consistent with time travel.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Which is insane for everything else. He's just like, yeah, whatever.
But like time travel, it's like, this is the real shit.
This was the time where he's like actually putting in effort.
Like he wakes the fuck up, real shit. But then again, I think he was a fan of Terminator, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, Terminator can't. I mean, he keeps better track of time travel than Terminator does.
It's true.
Like, basically every movie breaks time travel in a completely different way. Well, okay, every movie after the first one, even like the one.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Everyone with the first one. I figured you weren't talking about the first one, because I was gonna be like, the first one doesn't really do anything with the future. It just has the horror movie monster chase her for a while, and then get crushed to death.
It's just a matter of how much you are willing to believe the, fixed loop time paradox thing. But, yeah, it's Terminator 2 where it's like, okay, he should, like, after, like, they stop Skynet, John Connor should cease to exist. Blah, blah, blah. And then Terminator 3 is like, but what if time was fixed, though? The Terminator's 4, like, we have nothing to do with time travel in this one, don't worry. The Terminator 5, it's like, yeah, no, just no. No. Why is John Connor a Terminator? What's wrong with you? And then Terminator 6 is like, you say, what if you can fight fate, but also you can't fight fate, but also you can fight fate?
What if we didn't know what the fuck our message was?
What if we just remade Terminator 2 again, but worse? In the classic vein of, what if we remade a good movie, but made it worse?
That's always my favorite genre of movie.
It's just like the thing that you watched before, but, not as good.
Did you get that thing I sent you? No. Shut up. I've been randomly thinking about Harvey Birdman turning at law.
I mean, Harvey Birdman is probably my favorite of, like, the Adult Swim, like, shows that, like, in terms of shows they actually, did, and not just stuff they brought over from somewhere else. Probably behind, like, Venture Brothers, but how much of that is really Adult Swim after Adult Swim fucked them over, like, consistently?
Right. I also, I have a soft spot for, like, Brack Show, and...
Yeah.
I do like the fucking commercial they made, like, long after the Brack Show ended, where they're like, hi, everybody, my name's Brack, I used to have a show on this network, now I live in the damn dump!
Poor Brack.
Honestly, yeah. He now lives in the damn dump.
Oh, that's another thing. I was reminded of how much Sid loves his goddamn coffee. Where he's like, Shira, get these people their goddamn tea. Oh, I love Sid. Horrible, abusive Sid.
Sid's a very you character.
Look, he's a crotchety old man of 32.
You know, that reminds me, I love seeing people's reactions when they learn that Dragunov from Tekken is like 26 or 27. People are like, what?
But he's so old.
Like, what do you mean?
Like I said, I just love the fact that they're like, this is Sid, he's a crotchety, grumpy old man. How old is Sid? Oh, he's 32. I'm like, well, I'm 32. Or will be 32 this year.
So sorry to disappoint. Mr. Spectre is no longer.
Oh, it's time for Dr. Tomoki.
Quite busy, you know.
That's nice for him.
Well, no matter. In either event, your broadcasting station is finished. Yeah! No use resisting. We have you.
I don't know why, but there is something really amusing about two children saying there's no use resisting to a grown man.
The Spectre
I mean, I am about to whip his ass, but it's just really funny to me.
Just the beginning. Our real plan begins now. Our real plan.
I don't know why that's more ridiculous to me than the man dressed up in a fucking disco outfit with a giant afro, but
Spectre TV. We will launch from our giant
Well, you
base
know.
in orbit around the
You
Earth.
got a style and profile.
Dr. Tomoki, that is quite enough.
Oh, right. Well, if it isn't my dear friend, Mr. Spectre. Thank you for your advice, sir.
Don't you think it's
I do like that they rigged his fucking hair to wobble.
Exquisite.
It is one of those things where that is a lot of effort that they probably didn't need to make.
Just for a joke. You know they did it just because they thought it was funny.
So sorry,
Yeah.
but your time is now up.
You know, give him credit for showmanship for making these giant platforms and have your big fight on. You know, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate showmanship in my villains.
Honestly, same.
I also kind of appreciate my villains who are just like, I'm just evil, fuck you. What's your big reason? It's fun.
Yeah! You're in a robot!
I just like being evil.
Is it due to trauma?
At least there's
No.
much firepower to fight with you
I
two.
like evil.
I just want to be evil.
Look at it another way.
You gonna wash your hands?
Showing respect to
No,
you both for
because I'm
making it this
evil.
far.
Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands.
Lucky.
Damn Flash.
There was a YouTube clip where they started having you repeatedly go, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. It's a response.
Use these in your fight.
Maybe he should have.
All right!
But you know, he didn't. What can you do?
Damn.
Damn, it do be like that though.
It's time for a giant robot boss fight. Oh, hey, stop shooting me. I'm trying to get in my robot. You gotta wait for me to get into the robot.
Get the fucking robot, Shinji.
Missiles! Oh man, this robot takes getting used to. Man, Doc, couldn't you have given me a mech with a gun?
Gun mech.
You know, I appreciate a man who has fun with his, weird robot villainy with screaming missiles every time he shoots.
You gotta call the attack, otherwise what's the point?
Yeah. No, I understand. Only problem is I only got one attack and it's a punch, and that's it.
And you're not calling it.
Listen, I don't want to say Pippo-Chi punch. It just sounds dumb. I don't like it. Oh, my robot got exploded. I need another one. Hey, can I have a new robot? Oh, thank you. I'm just saying the robot in the second game was better. It had a giant fucking club. You could
Isn't
also,
this one faster?
yeah, but it turns like ass.
Oh yeah, we could talk about the Transformers TMNT thing.
Oh yeah, they look good.
Yeah. I love that it has the swappable head plate and sculpt thing.
Yeah, that is a really cool gimmick. Like, I might get one, just one.
Yeah, I would. If I get one, it's one. I'm not crazy enough to buy the same toy 4 times just so I can have all 4 turtles.
Especially with how much it'll probably cost.
My point it might be up for pre-order. I'm gonna check. Oh no, but oh it is. Yeah, it only costs 50. Oh, not even 50. Oh no, don't want this cost 50. I'm sorry, because I was looking at another one. Comet Shockwave only costs 40 though. When are you releasing?
You know, it's cheaper to buy one of those than it was to buy the turtle set in Street Fighter 6.
So yeah, I was just looking at release dates. It's like, one of them. One releases in August and one releases and Shockwave releases in November. So there you go. If you want your comic-coloured Grimlock, although I think they're doing a repackage for next year anyway of the original 86 Grimlock. Well, since they're not coming out for a
Man,
while,
I forgot how annoying this boss fight is because this robot just sucks to control. Ugh. I see the vision. I see the vision. I don't like it.
Do you see?
But at least it's not a hard. At least it's not a hard fight. It's just annoying.
Yeah, I do also see the vision. He is a weird red guy, and I'm not sure about it.
I mean, I get that it's red, so it's faster, because that's how that works.
3 times faster. Or sometimes it's 3 times the passion of regular flamenco.
I was on the monkey helmet research team with the professor. Then one day.
There we go. I pre-ordered the TMNT thing and comic Shockwave. I don't feel too bad because they're like not coming out for months.
I do want to. I definitely will pre-order that Grimlock though, because I do want that. Since Grimlock is like one of my favorites of the OG. I still need to get the fucking Armada Prime though, and make my childhood happy. Considering I wanted that Prime. I know this is better than that Prime was and ever would have been, but like it'll just make that inner child happy just to have Armada Super Prime.
Yeah.
I wanted that so bad as a kid.
Meanwhile, there's me like still waiting for that fucking Jetfire.
Horrible! Laughing at someone's pain?
Come on, Hasbro, before you go under, give me a Jetfire.
Get it.
That's all I want.
Paradise plan is
They go under, it becomes Tamashii Nations Transformers.
to reach me here. Hey, how does it feel to be so helpless, huh? Have fun sitting
Figure
there
art Transformers.
Why you say things you know are just gonna upset me?
Au revoir.
What
Hey.
have I ever done to you?
Do you want the list?
What are we going to do
Yes.
Alright, I'll get back to you in a few months, years. It'll be a while. I'll probably have to update it during that time too.
Your kind words meant a lot to me. I will take you to Mr.
So I love
Spector's
that they're
place.
like, I love how hard they've gone in to get that Friedman sack that I can't remember the company, you know, the crypto guy who they've got rid of or sentenced for 25 years, and they were like pushing to basically get him in for 50 years. I'm like, man. I know there was some other people who were like awaiting to get like done for criminal things they've definitely done.
Right?
I mean, you just keep giving extensions to.
Right?
But you know, you ripped off rich people. We can't have that.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. They ripped off rich people. That was
Never
the
mind the
problem.
fact that if you're an investor and you put in money in your investments, you know that there's a chance you lose that money. I'm not saying you didn't do anything illegal. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it, but it is very telling how eager they are to get this one guy versus how eager they were to not get certain other people who won't be named. But they know who they are.
Listen, realtors will be really mad if they get called out on their fraud. It set a precedence, and then they will have to stop committing fraud, maybe.
I'll never stop
Just
committing fraud.
think of the poor rich people.
But somebody, please think of the rich people.
But oh wait, this is actually a good spot for the night.
Yeah, I've done it. Pre-ordered Comic Shockwave and TMNT. Oh, I am weak.
You said the
I'm weak.
Oh, I get it. I did a pre-order for what was it? They're re-releasing the Nendroid for Noriko from Gunbuster,
Nice.
and I was like, finally, I can have a Noriko figure.
Finally.
I mean, you know she's like a favorite of mine, so.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. I did like one of those I remember like a few months ago I did like one of those like favorite like anime character lists, and she was on it, and I never mentioned her before, and you're just like, I'm not surprised, even though I've never talked about her before with you.
We talked about Gunbuster a lot with me.
But not before that though.
I feel like we have.
I think they like briefly mentioned it, and that was about it. It's not like Getter Robo, where Getter Robo is usually the one that I pimp out because I love Getter Robo.
Didn't like two things. I won't hold it against you.
I like a lot of things.
I've done it nice and low. I will hold it against you.
See, that's another thing you did wrong to me. I gotta add that to the list now.
That's the thing. You'll never be able to tell me the list.
That's it. That made the list.
Everything makes the list if you try hard enough.
See, this is why I wish there was a wrestling fan in this group, other than me, so they could make Jericho jokes. Oh, what was it? Actually, that reminds me. What was it? Do you know who Goldberg is?
The name sounds familiar.
He's not one that I really liked. He was like one of those ones that they tossed out in the 90s with a WCW, and he was just, I never really thought he was that good, but his whole bit was he had like a long winning streak, and he recently learned that a wrestler is around right now, Asuka, has a longer streak than he had, and he was really butthurt about that. But it was funny because then other wrestlers started making fun of him for being a butt-mad little baby.
Sorry, Goldberg. I'm sorry, Goldberg.
Goldberg.
I like Goldbug though.
Goldberg.
He's just a repainted Bumblebee.
Hasbro hastily taking notes.
That's already did. The Goldbug is who Bumblebee turns into.
I genuinely forgot.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's not really worth remembering.
I mean, I also don't really care for Bumblebee. He's like one of the mainstay characters that they're around. I'm just like, oh yeah, you're here, I guess. Like usual, you're always here. Remember, you're here forever!
Don't forget you're here forever. We've all been there. Being here forever.
I was sad. I did a reference to that at work, and I don't think my coworker got it.
That is sad.
I was like, not even a chuckle.
Damn, that is sad.
I was actually a little sad. I was just like, what? Oh, well, that's a good Simpsons reference. Damn it!
I understood that reference.
They would have understood that one. It's MCU.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna sneak up on the Mad Dr. Monkey. Come here. He never saw it coming, because my mind was too fast for eyes.
I was literally about to start going da 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 da.
That song is I love that song.
It's pretty good.
Like, I like the one they add in Royale, but I won't lie, I like Last Surprise more.
Yeah, I don't think you can really top Last Surprise.
It's a shame that you have to hear Last Surprise, you have to fuck up.
Yeah.
I think that's how it worked. It's been a while since I played it. I think that was the one where if you got caught, it played.
It might have been, I don't remember.
Yeah, 'cause I don't remember either. It's been a long time.
Don't remember.
I do like this fucking game has a goddamn Planet of the Apes joke right here.
I mean, kind of amazed it took him this long.
Honestly, restraint. Kind of respectable, the restraint. I like how they call this form the Cyber Ace, but come on, we know it's a Tokusatsu hero. Come on.
I mean, almost definitely.
I mean, he even does the poses.
Toku Sentai.
Toku Sentai! God, I love the Ginyu Force. They're like my favorite gang of like mini bosses. They're so ridiculous. I love them.
Yeah, they're really up there.
But
they're one of those ones. They're one of those huge, like, sort of side villains in Dragon Ball. You really wish they'd get a bit more like time to shine.
yeah, because basically, you get Goldo fight, and then you get Raccoon, and then the other two just get fucking washed, and then you get Ginyu.
Yeah. And honestly, Ginyu kind of even gets washed.
Well, Ginyu at least gets to fuck around for a little bit before he gets washed.
Yeah. And then he finds out.
And honestly, he would have been better off not taking the fucking body. Which is pretty funny.
Just needed to learn how to say Kaioken.
Kaya, what?
Kaio what now?
One thing I will say, I did like that Super brought that back to fuck around with the idea of, like, using a transformation on top of it.
Yeah.
That was something that I wondered as a kid if you could do that, or if that was just something you just couldn't do for one reason or not.
He did it in the one fella, but yeah, I get you.
He did, oh, he did in a filler arc, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he does it in the Otherworld tournament against
Pycon.
Pycon. Yeah.
I was like, that sounds like a thing he would do against Pycon.
Yeah.
The most popular non-canon character. So popular, he was in the fucking movie.
Hey, Pycon is like Piccolo if Piccolo got to do things. And now Piccolo does get to do things.
Actually, to be fair, he was still doing shit even in the Android Saga. His last moment in the Android Saga, I think, is probably going to be when he fights 17.
Yeah, it would make sense.
But, oh, I love this visual gag. The one where it's like, they make you think there's two giant monkeys in this room.
Oh my, right, I forgot to mention, there's a part in the newest chapter, in like the latest chapter of One Piece that I think you'll love.
Oh? You just tell me off air and...
I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't think anybody listening is gonna be like, "Oh no, I can't hear about this." It's not like a plot thing. It's
Okay.
Luffy in Gear 5 rips a tree out the ground, like chews on it to turn it into a baseball bat, so he can hit an attack back at the opponent.
Oh my god, that's fucking good! I love
know.
that.
I'll send you the screen grabs when I'm...
That is the good shit.
I love Oda.
I see people complain about Gear 5, and I'm like, that's literally it's literally his best transformation. I'm sorry.
Anyone who complains about Gear 5 is a coward.
Anyone who likes Gear 4's muscle form is an idiot.
Oh yeah, Gear 4 is the worst. I like Gear 2, and Gear 3 is fine, but...
Like, the other gears I just didn't really care for. Like, they were okay. That one, like, when I saw its design, I was like, this actively annoys me. Where, like, Gear 5, the second I saw it, I was like, this is one of my favorite transformations. This is really good. This is perfect. This is the perfect form for this fucking idiot.
Oh. Sent it to you, by the way.
Let me take a look at it. I do want to see this. I said to me directly. Oh my god! He even puts on a little hat!
course.
I love it! I fucking love that! That is so good! I can't wait for that to be animated, specifically to see people, like, posting GIFs of that shit. When that shit gets into the anime. I really can't wait for that. That's gonna be fucking great.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good reaction image, too.
GIF I was maybe the best thing I ever got.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We're near the end, so it might be the last form, and I hope it is, because it's just... I'm like, how do you fucking top that?
I mean, I
For Luffy, specifically.
I can sort of spoil and say it is the last form, or any form he gets after this will still be the same thing, because, ha ha ha, they changed Luffy's devil fruit.
I do know that.
He's a god now.
They're like, oh no, it was actually never a Gum Gum. He's just an idiot. Which honestly, I'm like, I know people complain about that, but I'm like, you know what? That's actually believable though, because Luffy is a fucking idiot.
He was an idiot. It's that the world government literally re-changed the branding on the fruit so nobody would know what it actually was, because they're terrified of what it is. Because it's the fruit that basically is a character called Joy Boy who hasn't had a whole lot of like things for him. I mean, he sort of has and he sort of hasn't, because his whole thing has like been backstory stuff, but he's like the one who freed a lot of slaves in the past. He's got something to do with this missing century in time. So there's something about the power of Nika. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Nico, cousin.
Yeah, it's not Nico. Why don't you take him bowling?
Another time then.
Poor Roman. Forever not going bowling. I will say I did wind up saving. Like, I literally reloaded my save file on GTA 4 to save Roman. So I was like, you know what, Irish girlfriend, you're fine and everything, but you're not Roman.
Honestly, fair. You can get another
Bros.
Irish girlfriend.
Bros before hoes. I'm sorry.
You can get another Irish girlfriend. It's fine.
Yeah, the 10 a penny in not New York.
Yeah, no, there's a... Listen, the East Coast, you can get it. They're everywhere.
Damn Irish, they ruined Ireland.
Well, you really hate the Irish.
You just made an enemy for life. You just made an enemy for life, boyo.
That's like one of my favorite fucking... That's still also one of my favorite Simpsons bits. Oh, they sound like a cantankerous bunch. You just made an enemy for life.
Thank God the Scottish won't complain about Groundskeeper Willie, so he's not going to be removed from the show like a poo.
I think the Scots like him.
Doesn't like anything. Too busy going about this.
They're too busy complaining about other Scots.
And the English. Don't forget the English.
And the Irish.
Oh yeah, they did have a war. Or a battle. Yeah, I think, yeah. Pretty sure they did. Pretty sure.
The seashore, if you will.
The Jersey Shore.
Which is really funny, because it takes place in Staten Island, New York.
That's not Jersey at all.
It's not!
That's not a pizza at all!
That's why I always thought, I was so annoyed by that, even though I'm like, Jersey sucks, but that's not Jersey, it's Staten Island. That's part of New York. I can't claim them, because they're not ours.
When they're so trash, but they're still not even from New Jersey.
They're not even our trash, that's New York trash. To be fair, New York throws a lot of their garbage at us.
It's fine, fine, they'll start launching it into space soon. So it can come back in 1,000 years.
Took me a second, And then I was like, oh wait, nope, nope, I know this reference.
Wait a second.
I understood that reference. One of these days I'll watch the old seasons of Futurama again.
Hey, if you have Disney Plus, or on Disney Plus, or Hulu, I forget where.
Apparently, also Macross is on Disney Plus.
I don't know if it's on yet. I think it's coming to it.
Yeah, I know one of the things we're not getting is Do You Remember Love, though?
Good. I don't remember Love actually.
Oh. Shame.
These things happen, you know.
But do you remember the 1st of September?
No.
Oh, 21st September. Fuck, I fucked up the joke. Fucked up the fucking joke. Fucked it up. Ruined it, soiled it.
Oh, you're dead. Do you think SpongeBob is like the Simpsons of this generation?
Kinda.
I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I don't. But also, like, you know,
It could be worse. It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Like, there are way worse things to be the Simpsons of a generation. Oh god, I just got killed by Monkey Darth Vader. Alright, round 2.
Ooh, I am your father.
Okay, you know what? This isn't working. You're a Jedi Knight, huh? Me, an actual knight. Die! I won.
Ooh, Jedi. Why didn't Luke Skywalker just do that?
Just beat him to death with an actual sword.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have seen it coming.
Da, 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 da.
We did it again. But yeah,
Kinda like,
Go ahead, sorry.
it's kind of like inevitable with us, I feel.
Right? Like, it's again, it's one of those songs where, like, even though I do think it's genuinely good, it is kind of like when we're talking about the fucking I Want It That Way, where it's like, it's one of those kind of songs as well.
You can't hate it, but you might want to. You can't. You have to accept, even if it's not your particular song that's like appeals to you. It's like, yeah, it is a good song though. It's annoyingly good.
It really is. It's probably like my favorite like Persona track, to be honest. "36 meters to the bottom of the sea."
Reminds me of the level in Beautiful Joe, which becomes 2 million leagues under the sea.
That's another game I should replay at some point.
You should. Beautiful Joe and 1 and 2 are great games.
I know one of them I have on PS2 and the other one I have on GameCube.
I hope it's the first one on PS2, because that's one with Dante, featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. The meme, man! The meme!
I'll have to look. I think it is that version. I'd have to look at my shelf. Well, actually look at the... well, actually, really, I had to open up the cabinet to look. And that requires me getting up. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I get you.
That sounds like effort.
Yeah, I get you.
I don't just want to be a fat piece of shit and play all these video games.
Yeah, I get you.
Ooh, it's another one of these. One of the things I really like in this game is that they did more of the fun little obstacle courses for the RC cars like they did in the first game. Like, towards the end of the first game. But they didn't really do it much in the second one. Where they kind of make these, like, toyetic, like, little obstacle courses for them.
Yeah.
Like, I love that shit. I do think probably now that I'm later in the game, despite the fact that I was annoyed with that, it was annoying, but it wasn't, like a pain, it wasn't, like, hard. But I do think I might like this more than 2, now that I'm this late in the game. Because I haven't, like, had a point where I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking go and grab this annoying gadget or something like that, specifically just for this fucking magnet here, and then sit on this goddamn magnet wall for a bit, holding the fucking joystick forward for, like, a minute.
Yeah.
So I think my consensus will probably end up being by the end of this is that 1 and 3 are the best two. I don't know which if I'll like 1 or 3 more. I'll come to that. I'll come to that once I finish the game. But I think 2 is going to be on the bottom of the tier, unfortunately for it. Though it's still a good game.
Being the worst of the mainline Ape Escapes is hardly a bad thing.
Yeah, because all 3 of them are good games. Like, you could be in a worse position. Like, be the good game in a Mortal Kombat series.
Oof. Well, that is a low bar.
Yeah, I'll sometimes see in, like, fighting game, like, best of lists, people put, like, Mortal Kombat 2 on there, and I'm like, have you played it recently? When you weren't, like, 5, and we're like, oh my god, look at it, his spine got ripped off.
Yeah, well, I'll let people have their Mortal Kombats, I say.
No, Mortal Kombat should die.
I mean, it should, but it won't, because it...
Terrible game.
It inexplicably sells well. It's one of those things where it's like a
And-
bad game that does well.
And Mortal Kombat is, like... And, like, Mortal Kombat fans are also, like, some of the most boring motherfuckers, because apparently in the new game, they, made it so Reptile isn't a reptile most of the
Reptile.
time. He's
Yeah,
just
it's
a guy.
dude.
And they're like,
He's
oh, this is so good, I love this! I'm so happy they did this!
Reptile? A guy? Oh my god.
And I'm like, why would you fucking... That is the most boring thing! Like, these are the kind of people that, like, watch something that's high fantasy and get annoyed because they saw a magic spell get cast. Blech. I know words, I swear. Where's the gritty realism?
Where's the sex?
Excellent!
I watch these high fantasies to get my softcore porn fix because now Gumbro has joined Tumblr in gutting all the porn. Oh,
Man, people are
Yeah,
such
what-
Puritans, Jesus Christ.
yeah, I just want people to jerk off. They want
Like,
to
who
jerk off.
cares?
As long as it's not like, illegal shit.
Not child porn, who cares?
Put on the appropriate age restrictions, make people go, are you over 18? Yes, definitely.
Oh my god, this area is annoying.
Remember the good old days when you made your YouTube account and you were definitely 18?
Yes, I'm 18! That's why I'm called Drunken Dan! Ha ha!
They'll never think to check my, they'll never think, they'll just see that and go, yeah, he must be 18 or 16 or whatever the age rating, the recommended age was, or the age where you legally had to make an account, because we all definitely did that.
100%.
Nobody lied about their age on the early days of the YouTubes.
Nobody. You think someone would go on the internet and just tell lies? Don't be preposterous, man.
Yeah, normally you have to, make a Bible to do that.
It's true. That reminds me, I saw, there's some, weird Bible thumper kept telling me to read the Bible, and they fucking got really angry, and I was like, alright, which version? And I just started, listing off versions of the Bible. Which, by the way, there are over 100 fucking versions of the Bible.
Yeah, because they're all for, the various different sects and
Yeah.
groups and,
But yeah, no, I didn't get an answer. They just got really mad at me. Hey, listen, if you want me to read the Bible, you gotta tell me which Bible I'm supposed to read. You're not really good at converting, man.
That happened to me the other day.
Instructions unclear. I read Scientology.
I was like, look, man, you have your beliefs, I have my beliefs, and we're not going to convince each other. You seem like a nice guy. Let's not ruin this by talking about religion. You know what? He said, fine. Okay, that's fair.
Literally at work, one of my things that I say is that I don't, and I do feel this way. I do not talk religion at work.
You shouldn't. It's a dumb idea.
Yeah.
You're either going to
I
offend
won't.
someone.
I don't
You're
talk
either going to
politics.
offend someone, or you're going to start a fight.
Yeah.
And neither one is
Politics-
particularly good.
Politics and religion are my no-no topics. I will not talk about them at work. It's like you can have whatever belief you want. I don't care. I'm not here to have that conversation. I'm here to get paid and go home. Leave me alone. I'm not gonna get into some weird political debate with you.
And someone's like, so Dan, what's your opinion on Israel and Palestine? You just walk off.
Pretty much.
Nope, not getting involved in that.
No, that's
Not touching,
nope.
not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
You can go away.
Fucking Zoidberg's his way out of there.
But yeah, after the Spectre boss fight, I'll stop the stream for today. Ow! But I am also trying to catch as many of the monkeys as I can before I turn this shit off. Because the less I gotta backtrack, the better.
I don't think it matters catching monkeys before Pink Monkey.
No, Pink Monkey only gets the Freaky Monkey 5.
I could have sworn she got all the monkeys, but
No.
fair enough. Maybe we actually... I'm wondering, maybe we actually had different versions.
I mean, you do have... The PAL version could have done different things.
Because that's what I'm wondering, because I distinctly remember it being that, no, you got to catch all the monkeys again. I do wonder if that might have been a different... Because I know we had a different dub.
And,
all of them.
Yeah, because I do know that, because we've... Because I remember you showing me your dubs, and I've seen my dubs. Obviously, like, those are the ones I had. But, which I will say, I'm nostalgic for the original one from 1, but you do have the better dub for that one. I haven't actually heard 3's dub, to be fair, from your version.
Because I can't find it. Which is the real shitter. Like, I would actually kind of like to show you 3's dub, because it is definitely, like, a thing. But, like, I can't find clips of it.
Well,
and since it's like not available on you know like, and since like 3 or wouldn't be available on like you know, the stuff like the digital stores, it would have to be piracy. It also puts this slight hamper on it.
But, God, also, I kind of like this Spectre station. Like, honestly, I'm liking this level. I hated that one vertical section, yeah, but I think overall, the level is pretty good. It's a little bit more dynamic than 1's, and I hated the 1 and 2. Oh, fuck. Because the 1 and 2 was the one where they had you do so much magnet shit. Which is, like, the worst gadget in this game. Maybe I'd say the boomerang is worse, but they only make you use the boomerang, like, 3 times. So it's like, I can't really be arsed to care versus the magnet, where they make you use that so fucking much. They're like, you're gonna fucking use this thing, asshole. And you're gonna like it. But I don't like it. I said you're gonna like it.
But you will like it.
What if I don't? I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
You go to hell! You go to hell and you'll die! What did you say?
How would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Castle?
It's been so many years since I've seen that movie.
It's pretty. It surprisingly holds up.
Oh god, he's trying to chop my head off. But yeah, I've not watched that since I was like in my teens.
Yeah, I watched it a couple of years back. I think it still holds up.
I remember watching, because I watched it actually because Comedy Central used to do this thing where on midnight on Saturday, I think it was, they would play a rated R film uncensored. And that's how I watched it originally. They would usually play a lot of, like, it would also obviously be, like, comedy movies, but they would also sometimes play, like, stand-up comedy routines uncensored and shit like that.
Always good.
I mean, they also used to, on Fridays, do, like, nothing but, like, stand-up comedy specials and, what have you on, on Friday. I know they don't do that anymore. From what I understand, Comedy Central's now just like The Office. All they do is play The fucking Office.
Joy. That was sarcasm, by the way.
I figured. Oh shit, I fell. You ever, when you fall on Ape Escape, just hit the ground pound button just to get to the fucking ground quicker?
Yeah.
You're just like, I know how this is ending. Just fucking end my life already. Like, listen, I know I'm fucked. Just finish me off.
Kill me.
End my suffering.
Kill me.
Do it. Do it. Again. Do it. Whenever I look for that clip in Oblivion, it's always fun because YouTube will... Oh, fuck. YouTube will send me like a thing like, hey, if you're feeling suicidal, it's like, no, it's a fucking clip from a video game, I swear.
Swear I'm happy, more or less.
Happy as I can be.
Happy as a clam on a clam bake. Yeah.
But yeah, oh god, the fucking robot choppies. Oh wait, no, it's bullets this time. Jump rope!
No, they're one weakness. Bullets from a gun.
Gun bullets! Gun bullets are like one of my favorite dumb lines that I've ever heard. Like, oh no, he's shooting me with gun bullets! I don't know why, I just think that's so fucking funny.
If it works, it works.
They're hitting you with the gun bullets?
Better than being hit with the mind bullets.
It's true. I think this is the Spectre fight cut. Yep, here it is. Hey Spectre, how you doing? If you were tired of waiting for me, why didn't you just put the room lower? We could have fought sooner.
Yeah, why don't you fight me immediately? Why we gotta dance around this?
Yeah, come on.
Plans have reached their final.
Or you just want to wait until like the professor builds their best gadgets and equipment to kill you.
Just what's that all about?
I'm just saying you'd have a better chance if all I had was a net and Sun Club.
I'll tell you. This space station.
Oh, here we go.
Saru 3 is equipped with
His brilliant plan.
I will launch it and
Chop the
world
planet.
right in two, right down the middle. After that, I was going to give one of the halves to Tomoki, but now I think I'll just let you humans fight over it. So what do you think? Both a brilliant and peaceful solution, huh?
A brilliant and
My
peaceful
double
solution.
paradise plan. I'll accept your thanks.
Do you know how planets work?
What's wrong?
No.
Monkey got you
No one
a
ever said
tongue?
Spectre was smart.
They did.
Talking about? Even you monkeys won't be able to live on the earth if you do that. Yeah, you're gonna bust.
Yeah, but apart from all those times,
I'm
I've
glad
said
despite
it's
the
smart.
I'm glad though despite the fact that this game runs on cartoon logic, even they're like, what? Even the children like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't work. You're literally just gonna kill
Oh.
everybody.
Are you stupid?
Yes.
No, stop.
Yeah! So you're getting serious now. Very well. And so now, come and watch the finale of my double paradise plan.
You mean when you destroy the planet if you succeed? Because it's a really dumb fucking plan.
No. Just because it's a dumb plan doesn't mean it's a dumb plan.
Yes, actually.
I'll be back.
Hey,
I do like the music here.
I'm sorry I didn't have time to teleport you anything but the flying turtle. The two of you need to work together to find a way to defeat Spectre.
It was like the implication that I guess Tomoki didn't know that this was his plan.
Yeah, I was like, wait, you're gonna crack the planet into what? Hold on.
Well, what the fuck did he think the plan was?
I have no idea.
Ingoriliac is too big. Your attacks won't affect it. I need some time so that I can look for a weakness.
Just go, I thought we were just gonna, you know, hang out, hold the world to ransom. I thought it was all just fun and games, bro.
I thought this was a bit. What do you mean this isn't a bit?
Wait, you were serious when you said that? I thought it was. I thought we were all sitting around the campfire laughing at the funny jokes.
Yeah, what the hell is this?
I found a weak point in Gorilla. You can stop him from walking by shooting him at the joint of his knee. Got it?
Oh,
Ooh, cookies. Need those. I'm about to die. Thank you.
the cookie. Put the cookie down.
Put that cookie down! Do it now! Man, I miss the era of the internet where there were just a bunch of remixes of Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes.
Yeah.
Put that cookie down!
On
Down!
the other hand, that is also the era of the Chuck Norris facts. So
You're right.
swings and roundabouts, really.
You're right, you're right.
Now we're in the era of TikTok and YouTube having legally distinct.
Hitting the skibbity toilet.
Oh yeah, skibbity toilet.
Skibbity you too.
The thing I still haven't seen, but I'm
I have not either. I mean, it's no different, realistically, I feel, than like the dumb Gmod shit from when we were younger, but I don't have any interest.
It's no Gmod idiot box.
No, no.
There's no guy yelling hacks constantly.
There's no, Renamon being a drunk.
Someone had to be.
Look at Yumi's like, well, have to be careful not to get burned to a crisp as she juts the fucking platform into the jet fuel. You fucking idiot child.
Yeah, well, jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
I will end. I will commit a harm. Oh, I'm dead. Ah, good. It's not punishing. Why didn't I do this sooner? I could have just turned into the fucking superhero form and just shot it from a distance.
You could have. I mean, this Gotcha Man is broken. You should be using Gotcha Man more.
I really should.
He's that genuinely.
You mean, Cyber Eighth?
No, I said Gotcha Man.
The menu says...
That's his name.
Cyber Eighth.
He's Gotcha Man.
I know that's what he's actually called. I'm just making fun of the translation.
It's also what he's called in my version too.
Yeah, they call him Cyber Ace in this version.
Cyber Ace.
Which isn't a bad name, but it's also not accurate.
No, Gotcha Man though.
Gotcha Man's cooler.
It's also on brand because you know, Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I'll give Spectre credit for one thing about this robot. Unlike the other ones, it actually fucking got to move. It didn't, like, fall through the floor or something.
Yeah.
So, you know...
And then you just fight, like, the upper torso / head, just like the first game.
Well, no, he just ejected off of the body with his head. Because I crippled his fucking limbs. I broke his legs. It got to move more than the other ones did.
They got my legs.
Alright, Spectre, it's time to beat your ass again.
Now I'm really angry.
Giggity.
You'll get no mercy from me this time.
Why would you think about that about a monkey, dude? That's weird.
We're all monkeys, really.
Another postcard with Chim.
Yeah.
Everyone is... Oh,
What a
wait.
weird poll for. That is a weird poll, even by our standards.
I actually quietly named the previous stream another postcard with chimpanzees.
British chimp in the bar. It's like nowhere near even close to their most popular song, and yet
And yet it's the one I reference the most.
yeah. Although I think you did start doing it 1 week a little bit ago, earlier, so...
Man, Cyber Ace is so... Or, well, Gotcha Man is so busted.
I told you.
Man, Ape Escape 2 would have been so much easier if I had Gotcha Man. That was barely a boss fight once I turned into Gotcha Man.
Once you're like, oh yeah, I have superpowers.
Yeah. What could it be?
Alright.
I love the part where they're like, hey, I can't help but think we've forgotten something. What could it be? And then you just see in the background the fucking arm going towards the planet.
If we don't do something, the Earth will be split in two.
That's a really good visual.
Not to worry, though. Who better to stop the chop rocket than I, its creator? There is a spacecraft down on the lower deck. You two can use it to get back to Earth. Hurry now. Go. There's no time.
Okay, we're relying on you. See you later, Wig Dude. Good luck, Dr. Tomoki.
Until we meet again. Leave this thing up to me. I lied. We'll never meet again. Once the rocket has been engaged...
I like how they do a fake, like,
Unless that is...
sacrifice of the guy.
Self-destruct system that's mounted in this space station.
Gotta have a heroic sacrifice.
Yeah.
Computer. Status
The one thing I
report.
never appreciated until kind of the replays of
Okay,
FF7
self-destruct sequence B.
is when you think about it, like the way Kate Sith like sacrifices himself is such a good bait and switch. Because like I know other Final Fantasies before 7 had done like your party member dies permanently, and I kind of like to think that when they did Kate Sith have his like heroic sacrifice and make a big deal about it, it's so that then everyone's like, oh, well, that's not going to happen here. So that immediately afterwards, it's like, there goes Aerith.
Hey, the space station.
It's been funny though watching all like the clips from Rebirth and just seeing people with terrible taste going on dates with Aerith. Some people, man, just no taste.
I don't know. At least in the original game, Tifa had the personality of a block of wood. Like,
Yeah,
she
she does that.
punches, but that's about it.
She does have personality. It's just part of it as you get to is it's a lot of it is also kind of like tied into when the flashback stuff actually is, you know, revealed. Because Aerith gets like gets a whole bunch, gets all of the stuff at the forefront until well she dies, and then
Until she's
Tifa
thrown
has,
off a cliff.
and then Tifa gets like all of the back half.
Even the back half, I just, like, don't remember anything about her personality. I do like the art here for the credits that they did in Ape Escape 3. It's cute.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Ape Escape. Ape Escape has cute art. Again, I miss this series.
If only we could escape the ape that's in you.
Sony did, and they'll never bring it back.
Yeah.
We already blown our bit about the sad Dad Ape Escape reboot.
Yeah.
I need to
Can't do it again.
I need to find that and then just like make that as a clip by itself.
That was last week, wasn't it?
No, it was like I think it was like the first Ape Escape 3 stream.
Damn, you are gonna have to troll through things. Good luck.
I remember the level we were on though, so like I can look at the visuals and be like, okay, that's where we were. It was like the haunted amusement park one.
Oh, yeah, that is one then. So yeah, that's when you have to rescue whatever her name is.
Well, no, this is Ape Escape 3.
Oh, then that's like I think that's.
We did that joke in Ape Escape 3.
I was gonna say, it did feel recent, and you said Horn. Right, I think that is. I think that's like the. Isn't that the level before White Monkey?
Maybe. It's pretty early. It won't be hard to find.
I believe in you.
Do you though?
No, not at all.
At least you're honest. But I am adding that to the list of the ways I've been wronged. Ooh, a new mini game. That looks like Solid Sneeple. Secret information. Press L1, L2. Press the triggers and then start. I don't remember what that does in this game. Secret password
Yeah.
crops. What does this do? I actually don't remember. I'm just gonna look at it real quick.
It's definitely not unlocking past characters.
Where's...
I don't think there's any like bonus hitting. Oh wait, there's a second playthrough exclusive costume.
I think that's what this is.
Because you unlock the monkey costume, which lets you approach monkeys without them.
Oh, okay, that's what that is. Okay.
Is it
Which
the bonus costume?
Yeah, that's what it is, because I remember it looked like a Spike on the screen. It's not Spike, because I see like a little monkey thing on the back of his head.
Yeah, it's like it's a costume that lets you approach monkeys, so they're not gonna.
It's basically like similar to the Yumi thing,
Yeah.
where some of the monkeys are like Yumi. Oh, here we go. Now we're gonna find out if I was right or wrong.
I've rescued Spectre and my friends, you know. What did you think would happen if you didn't capture me first? Bye-bye.
Let's see if I was right. If it's just capturing them or releasing them or all the monkeys.
Well, it looks like Spectre got away. Will you help us again? Oh my.
I'm just saying that the professor has really bad containment features. You think he'd upgrade him after 2 games, you know?
You'd think so, but to be fair, in this game, it's also because he's been, brainwashed by a monkey
True.
or television.
I've heard they've got a fantastic new game at the hobby
His problem is he talks
It's
TV.
called something like Metal Gear Solid. and
There we
I'm
go.
really
Metal Gear
excited
Solid
to
has been
see it.
unlocked. I'm gonna buy that real quick, just so I have it. Oh, also I'm gonna heal myself before I forget too. So I'm gonna look at the, I'm not gonna play any of the levels, I just wanna look at the level screen to see if I'm right on the, just having to redo the monkey fights. There's Metal Gear. Gimme. I don't remember what the third, game is.
Me neither.
I mean, to be fair, when one of the games is a Metal Gear Solid parody, complete with David Hayter acting as your command center guy, it's kind of hard to remember anything else. Oh yeah, all the regular monkeys are still got. It's just the
Damn,
boss
so what-
fights.
I have to catch all the regular monkeys again.
American privilege? I don't know what to tell you.
Man, this is the European extreme I've heard so much about.
Yeah. I did catch a good majority of the monkeys in the Catch Spectre stage. I got 24 out of 29 there, and 38 out of 42. So those will be pretty easy once I go back to those. Not that I mind redoing the boss fights, because well, I mean, they're gonna be a joke now because I had the cyber race. But that'll be it for another time. Let me save the game.
Time to leave.
Yeah. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here because the stream's ending, and you'll just be looking at a blank screen, or maybe it'll just play a random VOD at you. I don't know how this fucking thing works. Bye.